Hey guys, welcome to the Mr. Maple Show. I'm Tim Nichols of MrMaple.com. If you love Japanese maples, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And remember to shop with us on MrMaple.com. I'm at our farm in Oregon, Buchholz Nursery, to show you some cool plants that we've got out here. Guys, check out this sea. Right here we've got the sea of Tamukiyama. High grafted Tamukiyamas, some 7 gallons, some great sizes on those. We have to bring some of these in for mail order, man. Those would be perfect to ship in a box right now. Some great sizes there. Looking at this pot, this may actually be a 6, because right here are some 7s. And completely different style lace leaf here. Looks like we've got some Emma out here in full sun, giving it a little more orange-red color. This is an ornatum-like type that'll get some green-red color in it. We're here in the second week, or the almost the last week of June here in Gaston, Oregon. They've been in 90 degrees the last few weeks. Just cooled down today to like 70 degrees, which is awesome. Awesome for being out here and filming. But you start to see things starting to green up just a little bit. Right here beside of those Emmas, there's a small line of English lace. That's a faster growing, a slightly more upright red lace leaf. As you can see side by side, they're twice the size of those Emmas because they grow faster. Now down here, Dragon's Fire. Selection from Esfeld Nursery that is just amazing with some bright orange-red fall color. We got a bunch of big trees here. And as we're coming down through here, we see some nice 6 gallons of Acer palmatum Rhode Island Red. Rhode Island Red gets that really nice blood good style, but it has a denser compact form. Cherry red in the spring, 3 to 4 feet in height, 5 foot in width, 5 to 6 foot in width. Pretty unusual for that blood good style leaf. Great for containers. I mean, it's what a lot of people are trying to trim their blood goods to look like. So it's kind of cool to be able to have that in a dense compact form. Wind's really picking up today. Some rain's supposed to be coming in. Over here we've got Acer Shirasawanum Sen Su. Now, this is a selection that Talon Buchholz named. The name is Japanese for fan. It's because this right here, see that? It looks like a Japanese fan. See how it spreads out? It's got some coral pink to the new growth. It can get some seeds that are a little brighter colored. We see some there. As you get a much larger specimen, you'll get more of the seeds. This was found by Jim Baggett. Jim Baggett was a plant breeder at Oregon State University, famous plant breeder. And the original code name on this one was JB50. I can confirm that. I have grown it side by side. That is the original code name. I got to go visit Jim Baggett before he passed away. And he was telling us the story of all these cool plants that he had sort of gifted to Talon to sort of get into the trade of some cool Shirasawanum hybrids. And Talon really has made a lot of these trees really popular, especially with collectors. Now, as we're coming along through here, there's tons of bigger trees. I'm gonna see if I can't get back in here to show you some of this. Oh, wow. Check out this Oregon sunset coming up right here. There's 2 of them, but check out the shape on that. That is amazing. Check out that shape. That's exactly what Oregon sunset does. You wonder, like, what Oregon sunset's supposed to look like? This, exactly. That V shape spreading out, upright, spreading. Great fire engine red fall color. One of the most underrated trees in the nursery trade today is Oregon sunset. It looks like we got a lot of these 6 gallons here. I'm gonna have to bring some more into Mr. Maple because these things are looking sharp. If you get this tree, you're gonna love it. I mean, I fell in love with Oregon sunset and I didn't realize how awesome it was until I could start seeing the shape. When the leaves are nice, spreading out habit's okay, but when you start to see this develop, it looks like a big bonsai out there in the landscape all by itself. You can prune to accentuate that structure, but man, that's one of the prettiest structured trees I've ever seen. Guys, up through here, sea of waterfalls. Sea of them. A lot going right up through here. Waterfall, classic weeping lace leaf, found as a varieties that was at a New Jersey State Park and given the name Waterfall. Yes, the two are the same, Waterfall and varieties. Don't hate the messenger. J.D. Veritrees even confirms that in some of his archives at Oregon State University. It's my personal experience too. Yes, you can have differences between two cultivars in the same garden. One may hook a little more than the other, but it's often mixed, which people say is hooking more, varieties or Waterfall. Same fall colors as well, yellows, and then get some oranges in there. Sunlight can change that, so can the pH of the soil. So keep those things in mind when you try to say that they are actually the same, or they are actually different, because grow them in the same conditions, they're identical. All right, y'all, right here, a cool coral bark selection that gets orange bark all the way down here at the base, all the way to the top. That's Acer Circinatum Pacific Fire, y'all. Circinatums are indigenous here to the Pacific Northwest, and because of the nursery industry, a lot of them have started to get hybrids. There's some hybrids that have been happening with a lot of Japanese maples. They're closely related too, so I mean, like, they're from here, the Pacific Northwest, but they're in section palmata. That means that they are like close, like cousins with Japanese maples, and that means they hybridize. So you get that red-orange bark, great yellow fall color, and that circinatum leaf, just like the Northwest native. Good, vigorous, upright. Needs protection from the hot afternoon sun in the south, but it's definitely a pretty cool tree. Guys, I see a cool plant. That's what I thought it was. Acer palmatum tiger rose. So it's gotten some sunlight. So you normally don't get some of these reds you see up here. See these reds? Sunlight can definitely play the effect in a container. I mean, it's doing some things I hadn't quite seen. That's why I had to take a second and really check it out. But you see that red, that's kind of unusual. Normally what you get are more this shape of leaf down here and more green with cream especially in the spring. The rose, tiger rose, I always said came from the fact that this tree produces lots of flowers. And then these flowers have turned to seeds. You see some seeds popping up right here. And the flowers are a bright red, contrast real well with this tree in the spring. So definitely something that's kind of cool. Now guys, check these out down through here. It may not be able to be focused on as much where I have this two-tone light because the harsh sunlight's coming in here. But this almost here in person looks like a layering Macawa bloodgood. It's because that's essentially what this cultivar does. It's a dwarf. It's called Libby. It's a selection from Canada that has a denser, more compact form, has a layering-like habit as it ages, and a leaf like a bloodgood. That is crazy. That is awesome. That is something that you probably haven't seen too much before. And you see more of these trees as they get older and denser and they get more of that thickness to them. That's what makes the Libby so special. 1 gallons don't show it. And as you start to get this more developed older tree, it really starts to show more and more. Guys, that is a little bit of a walkthrough here at Buchholz Nursery. Appreciate y'all joining us. Thank y'all so much. Take care. God bless and have a great day.